Hey, I'm Mark Romanak, and we're about to do a test ride video. This is a 186 Super Fisherman. Check out these cool new color schemes. The 186 Super Fisherman is 18 foot 7 inches long down the center line, has a whopping beam of 100 inches, and the maximum horsepower capacity, 200 horses. You know, there's a lot of things I like about the Super Fisherman series of boats. Back here where I'm sitting, these jump seats are very large and spacious. I don't care how big you are, you're going to fit in these seats. Of course, when you fold them down, it converts this area in the back of the boat here to a raised rear casting deck. Got a center seat base pedestal here, so you got a raised seat if you want. And this live well here, when you open this thing up, it's super deep, super spacious, all the room you need for storing your catch. The Super Fisherman series of boats comes with 2 of these power pedestal seats like I'm sitting on. What's cool about these is they're adjustable. I can reach down here, you can see I can adjust them up or down depending on a person's height to make it just the ideal seating capacity here. There's 2 of these, so you can move these around in the boat wherever you want. But here on the rear casting deck, this is very comfortable. Lots of room up here, plenty of room for a person to fish in comfort and in style. I'm sitting here in the port gunnel, and a couple of things jump out at me. First of all, how wide this gunnel is. A nice wide gunnel like this is going to allow you to mount things like rod holders, downriggers, those types of accessories. I'd recommend mounting track on this, and then you can put your accessories on when you need them and take them off when you don't. The other thing that's important about this boat is if I open up these locker right here, you can see it's got integrated rod storage down here. This is a very nice area for storing some additional rods, or if you prefer, you can put bulky items in there, things like life jackets. As long as I'm down here on the floor, it's a perfect time to talk about this optional drop-in carpet. What's cool about this is that this snap-in carpet can be put in when you need it, or if you prefer, let's say for example you're salmon fishing or some other type of fishing where it's going to be messy, you could take the carpet completely out. Underneath you've got nice vinyl surfaces. So you've got the best of both worlds. You got vinyl when you need it, and you got carpet when you want it. On the floor near the back of the boat is a nice big dry storage compartment, and it's a perfect place for putting your batteries. I've always had a pet peeve about fishing boats. I think that batteries need to be in the center of the boat, and that's exactly where they go in the Super Fisherman. When you put your batteries in here, they're out of sight, they're out of mind, and more importantly, their weight is in the center of the boat, which gives your boat the best ride possible. I've moved up to the bow platform on the 186 Super Fisherman, and this bow platform is a really nice raised fishing area. It's got plenty of room up here for a person to fish. It has also some other special features that are housed up here. For example, there's 2 dry storage compartments up here. There's also a second live well up here as well. And right up tight in the bow, there's this little cuddy area. This is going to be a perfect little storage area for small stuff. Like for example, your flare kit would fit in there really, really nicely. So the space up here, well used, well appropriated, very comfortable. The bow of the Super Fisherman's got plenty of room up here for an electric motor, and in fact, there's a nice console area up here to accommodate all of the features that go along with an electric motor. For example, there's a quick disconnect bracket here, so you can put the electric motor on or take it off if you don't need it. Also, there's an accessory switch up here for charging, so when it's time to charge your deep cycle batteries, you can just plug right in and go. So this boat is all set up very, very nicely with those configurations. I really like the console on the Super Fisherman series. Of course, all your gauges are right up here nice and high where you can see them. I'm looking at my fuel gauge, my speedometer, my tack, and of course my voltmeter. There's a nice flat spot over here that's perfect for mounting your graph here. In fact, there's enough room in here you could actually mount a GPS and a graph together if you'd like. All your toggle switches are very easily seen. They're right here where you need them. You got navigation and anchor switches, of course your bilge pump, 2 live well switches of course. You got an MP3 player adapter over here. You have a 12-volt accessory switch as well. And of course your radio is over here as well. So all of this stuff is at fingertip level. As far as I'm concerned, this console is really set up well. I think it's great for fishing, recreation, or just boating fun. Here on the passenger side, I'm taking a look at the glove box, and it's just huge. I mean, it's one of the biggest glove boxes I've ever seen in a fishing boat. Lots of room to put tackle and all kinds of items that you want to store in here. The beauty of this is it's going to keep everything dry and secure as well. The other thing that's nice about it, it's got a very convenient grab handle here, so when you're running, you got a good solid place to hang on if you're running in rough water. A couple more final thoughts on the 186 Super Fisherman I think are important. This boat has a 19-degree dead rise. What does that mean? That's a steep dead rise, and it means this hull is designed for big water. It runs very well in rough water and wavy conditions. Secondly, it's got a large fuel capacity, 32 gallons. 32 gallons of fuel is plenty to get you to your fishing spot and back safe and sound.